More of an idea this morning of just how deep a recession could get. The Halifax says in November house prices saw their biggest monthly drop in value for 16 years, and new car sales have fallen by well over a third. From Cardiff, Rory Davis reports.
This car 3.5 months ago was best part of £30,000. Today it's £20,950.
At this Saab showroom in Cardiff, prices have gone into reverse in recent weeks. Profits and margins are being tightened, but with nervous customers and a glut of vehicles on the market, it's the only way they can keep sales up.
Everything's getting squeezed, costs are getting squeezed, margins are getting tighter.
There are about a dozen car showrooms in this one Cardiff street alone, all looking to buck the trend and to shift new cars. So for customers with money to spend, there are plenty of discounts available. Try as they might, the picture across the motor trade is gloomy. Sales of new cars last month fell by almost 37% on the previous year, the 7th consecutive monthly fall.
We've already seen all vehicle manufacturers operating in the UK announce extended closure periods or reduced shift patterns, and clearly that has an impact both on them in terms of their level of production, but that rolls back down the supply chain. So many suppliers now are finding themselves in a very difficult situation.
This logistics firm in Swindon supplies parts from manufacturers across the UK to Honda. But as car sales fall and Honda cuts production by a quarter, the domino effect means the supplier has had to lay off 230 workers.
Globally, the economy is suffering. The car sector seems to be bearing a disproportionate brunt of the ill fortune. But that's something that we United have to get through.
An increasing backlog of new cars, like here at Bristol Docks, is inevitable. Despite aggressive marketing, the short-term prospects for car dealers isn't good. Rory Davis, BBC News, Cardiff.
With me now is our economics editor, Hugh Pym. Let's just take a look at, or time to reflect on the interest rate. It hasn't been this low since 1951. It's extraordinary.
Indeed, Sophie. It's effectively an equal record low, and if it goes below 2%, it's the lowest we've ever seen in the history of the Bank of England, going right back to the 17th century. The background to this is very bleak for the economy. The Bank of England say in their statement today, business surveys have weakened further and suggest the downturn has gathered pace, and that's all after the last big interest rate cut we saw in November. Jobs have been cut across the board. We just learned today, banking jobs, Nomura, the Japanese bank, cutting 1,000 staff, just to emphasise how difficult things are.
Hugh, thank you very much. Right, I'm going to take you straight back to Leeds Crown Court now, where the police are talking about Karen Matthews and Michael Donovan.
From the very moment that Shannon was kidnapped, friends, neighbours